Hello wonderful people, it's me Anjy. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are. This video is a geek's guide to a gorgeous CV. It's going to be 2 parts: how to make a CV and then what to do to make your CV juicy, appetizing, spicy. The wrong adjectives, but we're going to keep on rolling with it. So let's start. You need a pen, paper and a device that has Microsoft Word on it. The first thing you're going to do is go through the Microsoft templates and find yourself a CV. Why? Because your CV is people's first impression of you for a lot of things, and if the formatting is amazing, you look amazing. You and I both know formatting is a lot of hassle and a lot of effort, so if you already have a preset template from Microsoft or from Canva or wherever you get your templates, then you are already winning. Next thing is to obviously change your name and at the top put loads of details. Let me just tell you my #1 top tip secret hack to have an amazing CV before we even get into the video, and that is to have 2 copies of your CV at all time. I always have the master copy, I call it the juicy copy, and then the tailored copy. A good example of this is my tailored copy last Christmas when I was looking for a job in a bookstore was tailored to that job. I only included details about me that made me look like I'm a book enthusiast, which I am. So in the master copy you put absolutely everything, but then you can copy and paste whenever you're applying for a job, a school, whatever role you need your CV for. So put in your phone number, your email, all of your social media, your LinkedIn. If you don't have LinkedIn yet, you need to get it. Comment below if you want a video on how we as students can maximize LinkedIn. It is such a useful tool. Anyway, if your email or social media handles are a little bit childish or shady, maybe consider changing them. Unless it's part of your personal brand, then Pink Fluffy Unicorns 9634 may just be the perfect name for you. Once you've done this, this is where the pen and paper come in. Write down all of the schools you've been in and all the qualifications you've done, but when you type them, they need to be in reverse chronological order. So for example, let's say my name is Mr. Bodyworks and I have a degree in molecular biology. I have a PhD from the University of Culture, that's 2019, that goes at the top. Then my master's from 2016 from the Institute of Canon goes there. Then my bachelor's from 2013 from the Mandela Institute of Science goes there. Then my A-levels, and you see where I'm going in reverse order. Once you've got all your academic things there, that's where we put the other things, the juicy things there, all the things that show your personal strengths and skills. In the description I'm going to leave a list of, I think it's 12, I can't remember on the top of my head, but a large number of skills that you need to be actively showing in your CV, and you don't have to name them in particular, but you have to prove that you have all these things to make you look absolutely fantastic. So what are all these sparkly things? These are competitions, these are work experience, extra qualifications, volunteering, all that stuff. Then once you've put that in your CV, the next thing you do is put your personal statement. For me, in the master copy, I have a long personal statement. It is over a page long, so it's really big because I have a wide range of interests. So when I want to make a specific personal statement, I can copy and paste from there the most relevant and impactful information. When you have a CV and a personal statement, it all needs to be compact so that it is more impactful, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, personal statement video, if you want it, comment below, because I only want to give you guys content that you want and need. So now we've got how to make a CV out of the way, and you have proofread it and given it to your dad and your English teacher and your grandma, and you've got the best version possible. Let's talk about how to make it juicy, the other stuff per se. So let's talk about volunteering. I've been volunteering since I was 10 years old. It is an amazing way to give back to your community, and it just so happens to look amazing on your CV as well. It shows that you are a kind person, it shows that you have certain skills, and it's also a great way of getting experience if you're, for example, volunteering at a care home and you want to go into the healthcare industry or become a nurse. So volunteering, that's I think probably the easiest thing to put on your CV to make you look amazing. Certain qualifications like the Duke of Edinburgh, like 10 tours, things that a lot of people do, that is something else that you can put on your CV. However, I'm taking it up to the next step. I'm talking about things like MOOCs. I have made a few videos on MOOCs. If you want a video on how to get different qualifications that are not academic, comment below so I can make that video. But some things will be 1 hour, some things will be 36 hours, some things will be 1 day, some things will be 10 weeks. And essentially, sometimes you have to pay, sometimes it's free. It shows that you are passionate and invested in your subject, which looks good to schools, but it also looks good to employers because it shows you have something to bring to the table. If you are working for these people, I'm talking a little bit further down the line, however, you are not just going to be the same complacent person that they hired with, I don't know, a degree or an A-level or a B-Tech. It shows that you are going to be improving yourself so you can help and be a valuable member of the team. Other than qualifications and volunteering, work experience is such an amazing thing to have on your CV, and not just the jobs you've had, but work experience, internships. So you may be thinking, I'm really frustrated because I want to study something vocational, law, medicine, engineering, but these things a lot of the time have age restrictions for safeguarding reasons, for safety reasons. What can I do? What you can't do is wait till sixth form to get the work experience, because you want to have as much work experience behind you, because it also helps you with choosing a career, which is a great thing. For me, I got work experience when I was in year 10 in an office. I hate offices. It will never be me. You will not find me in an office. Let me make that clear. But if someone says, why did you do this work experience? I'm not going to say, oh, well, it was just because I couldn't find a placement in a hospital. It was just because I'm too young to enter an operating theatre. For me, the reason I took it is to look into another career path, to make sure that this is a career path that I definitely want, because it's a big commitment. And it also taught me things about myself. It taught me that I'm not a fan of working in an office. It taught me that I need to work on my teamwork skills. It taught me more social skills. It taught me this, it taught me that. Every piece of work experience you do is valuable. Please maximize it and make the most of it. Do not just be lazy and choose the same work experience that everyone chooses. Go out of your way, do something really far away, do something different, do something interesting. You never know. Now, another great thing you can do is competitions. This should hopefully be my thumbnail. So this one is from a language competition. I would say language competitions are the most common type of competitions that you can do, and they look good on your CV. This is from a science fair. These are a lot of commitments. Science fairs can take years to work on your project. It's really hard to find a PhD student to work under, labs that will let you in, all these different things, but they look amazing on your CV. And the reasons competitions look so good on your CV is because it shows independence. It shows autonomous learning, autonomous ability. That means that you have brain cells that can collaborate to do a function without having to be told what to do, without having to be spoon-fed. Because a lot of times, especially when you're coming straight out of school, you have been spoon-fed and people are like, are you independent? Are you up to the job? You may not be into science or languages. English is a great way to find competitions. From year 7 to year 11, every year I entered a poetry competition. I got some of my poetry published. So did my friend Tay. Go follow NOTE_TAY on Instagram. Tay is an amazing person. And there are other competitions. So history, in year 8, I entered a competition with some of my friends. It was very weird. You basically had to write a fan fiction about a historical event. We're not going to talk about that again. But every single subject you can think of has a competition. Search up subject, competition, your age category, and it will come up. And the more niche the subject is, like anthropology or astrology, that means the less saturated the competition will be. That means there's a higher chance of you doing better. Competitions look amazing on your CV. What else can you put on your CV? I think I've covered everything. Competitions, volunteering, qualifications, work experience. Yeah, that's it. Make sure that you don't have any typos, and make sure that your CV is looking juicy. I believe in you guys. Share this video. Don't be selfish. Help out all your friends to get their CVs looking amazing as well. So as always, make sure you want people, smile, subscribe, study hard, slay hard, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.